As we all know, the Universal Orlando Resort has been closed due to COVID-19 in the recent couple of months. But one thing that has not stopped is construction on the rumored Jurassic World roller coaster, rumored to open next year. There's tons of construction to look at, and there's also tons of construction to look at regarding the brand new Raptor encounter that will open with this rumored coaster. So let's take a deep dive look into how construction is going along for the rumored Velociraptor coaster. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to SoCal Exploring. You're watching the #1 stop for all things theme park related. My name is Scott. If you're not already following us on social media, follow us at SoCal Exploring Media on Instagram and at SoCal Exploring on Twitter. Click that subscribe button with those bell notifications on down below. We have an official SoCal Exploring merchandise shop that you can visit teespring.com/stores/keep-exploring, and we actually have Memorial Day weekend sale going on where you can receive 25% off your entire purchase by using the promo code SoCal7. Once again, that's SoCal7 at checkout, and you'll receive 25% off. It is good until Tuesday of next week. And as always, we have a Buy Me a Coffee page where you can help out the channel if you'd like. Donate $3 today to help us produce higher quality theme park content. buymeacoffee.com/SoCalExploring or linked down in the description. We first take a look at an aerial shot courtesy of Bio Reconstructing, courtesy of all the pictures that I'm about to share with you guys, courtesy of Bio Reconstruct on Twitter. We took a look at an aerial shot here, and to the left we can see Dudley Do Right's Ripsaw Falls. In the middle we can see Reign of Kong, and then to the right is the Jurassic Park area as well as Jurassic Park the ride. This is the layout of the land right here. So as you can see, we have Jurassic Park, the little theme lane here, as well as the little kiddie ride and the Jurassic play area right here. And then right at the bottom of it, we have the rumored Jurassic World roller coaster. But how is this going to fit in with the theming of Jurassic Park? Well, I want to talk a little bit about that as well. I want to talk about the potential of this Jurassic Park themed area getting completely refurbished into complete Jurassic World once this coaster is done. But first, let's take a look at the Raptor encounter, the new Raptor encounter that is currently being constructed, because as some of you guys know, the temporary location right now is just a temporary location because they are building a new one to open up with this rumored Jurassic World roller coaster. In this shot, you can see it's right next to the lift hill of Jurassic Park the ride. This is a very big area for the Raptor encounter, and I'm curious to see if you're going to be able to actually see the Raptor from a side view in the Jurassic Park queue. I think that would be really neat. You can see right there zoomed in the actual entrance to the new Raptor encounter. It'll be right next to the coaster, and then towards the back area you can see there's a storage place probably for actors to get into the costume of the Raptor and then make their way into the exhibit for guests to meet and greet. And I think personally this Raptor encounter is going to be really nice. It's going to be really well themed, and I can't wait to check out the new location once this coaster opens up. Right here you can see another view from the back side of it. You can see right there, if you zoom in closely enough, that's the entrance near the coaster right there. I'm curious to see how they're going to diverse the coaster and the actual Raptor encounter, because it looks like there's no theming around there quite yet. But then again, we're still in the kind of early stages of construction, so I'm sure we'll see some theming in the near future. Look at what I'm doing. You're not going to be in the video. No ugly people allowed. We move on to the layout of the actual Jurassic World rumored coaster based off of permits, and this is brought to us by Orlando Park Stop. I've used their pictures before, so big shout out to the folks over at Orlando Park Stop. What we're looking at right here is the rumored layout for the Jurassic World coaster. Now, like I said, this is based off of permits. So the permits that Universal actually filed, this is what the exact layout looks like. As you can see, a lot of the kind of complex track is closer to the Discovery Center area, and then once you get out onto the lagoon, it's a more straight track. There's a couple bank turns here and there, but for the most part, it's pretty simple once you get out to the lagoon area. As well as you can see, there's going to be places for guests to walk around in and view the coaster from the actual lagoon, as well as that path from the front side or back side, whatever you want to call it, of the Jurassic Park Discovery Center, you actually be able to walk out on still. Looking at current construction from an aerial view of the coaster, it seems like track work is well underway, and we'll talk about that a little bit later in a couple more pictures that we're going to see right now. I would say that all the footers are already placed and complete. It's just waiting for all the supports to go up and all of the track work to go up as well. But think of the view that you guys are going to have when we get to check out. Walk you through the port of entry, seeing the beautiful Jurassic World unnamed roller coaster in the background. It's going to look absolutely stunning, as well as getting to walk out there and be right underneath the coaster. It is going to look absolutely beautiful. Here's a close-up of that bank turn that I was talking about, or at least one of the bank turns. It looks like there's going to be this rumored to be 2 launches in this coaster, and as you guys can see from the animation video that someone made on YouTube, it looks like there's going to be 2 launches, which is going to look insanely cool, and it's going to feel insanely cool. And this is probably where one of those launches shoots out at. It's a little bank turn. It shoots you up. It looks very fun and very thrilling. Right here we can see more footers and more supports. The ones that are going to go over the bridge. This is right to the right side of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It's going to be a cool effect, like I said, going right over water. It's going to look really neat. And for those of you guys questioning whether or not it's still going to be a coaster, off-site you can see there is tons of support and track laid out and ready to be taken to the Islands of Adventure site to be placed on this rumored Jurassic World roller coaster. So nonetheless, for sure we are getting a Jurassic World themed roller coaster. Or maybe in some crazy world they theme it to something completely different, but that would be very weird. This right here is a look at where the loading station is going to be most likely, and where all the other complexity is going to be at. Now, I'm curious to see where the actual entrance to the attraction is going to be, but I'm assuming we're going to actually have an immersive themed queue, which will be nice to see, because we don't see one of those in Jurassic Park, nor do we see one of those in Jurassic World the ride. It's going to be really neat to see if they have a themed queue for this attraction. There's another shot from the other side of that loading station and that other launch station, as well as a couple more show scenes, which we'll talk about right now. First, let's talk about how tall that freaking support is. I mean, this coaster is going to be pretty high. It's going to be really tall, and I know going up and over that little hill right there, or whatever it may be, it's going to be so cool to see a view of all of Islands of Adventure and see a view of that lagoon. It's going to be so cool. Now, as far as theming goes, I believe that we'll see at least 2 to 3 show scenes. It's going to be really neat if they can put like a Raptor animatronic similar to the one that we see in the Jurassic World the ride over here at Universal Studios Hollywood, similar to that blue animatronic that we see. It's going to be really neat to see if they put some type of animatronic in these different show scenes, in the launch scenes, or maybe even in the very beginning of the attraction. I hope that they do it. I hope that they bring a Chris Pratt animatronic. I think that'd be really neat, because they missed their mark when building Jurassic World the ride for Universal Studios Hollywood to have an actual Chris Pratt animatronic in the ride. It looks as if, though, this attraction is set on schedule. It's not delayed at all, and I'm assuming we're going to have it open probably in spring of 2021, and best bet I'll be out there on opening day checking out the Jurassic World roller coaster. But speaking of Jurassic World, now let's talk about the overall land, because as some of you guys know, at Islands of Adventure they have the Jurassic Park themed area. Will Jurassic Park get the overlay that Universal Studios Hollywood had and bring in Jurassic World the ride? I think yes, and here's why, right? They're working backwards. They're going to build this highlight attraction, this e-ticket attraction that's going to look absolutely phenomenal and thrill guests, right? And then they can slowly work in to doing the overlay, which they're already familiar with over here at Universal Studios Hollywood. They're already familiar with it. Now they're still trying to get their mark on making the final set in stone version of Jurassic World the ride, because as some of you guys may know, this is not the finalized ride at Hollywood right now. They're still working on it. They're bringing in a new Indominus Rex as well as new show scenes. Once they finalize that over here in Hollywood, they're definitely just going to make an exact clone of that over at Islands of Adventure, in my personal opinion. And the brand new coaster will distract guests from wanting to ride Jurassic Park the ride as they transform it into Jurassic World the ride. Now, as far as the Jurassic Play area goes, I feel like they can just make a quick retheme into Jurassic World as well as a little kid ride. I think it's called like the Petrodon Flyers. Correct me if I'm wrong. They can make an easy retheme for that as well. But I do want to talk about the future of that little area and a potential new ride going there. Going back to this aerial shot right here, as you can see, it's not a lot of land, but it's a fairly big enough land. Now here's what I propose, right? And this may be completely out of the question, is a gyrosphere kid ride placed right there. replacing the Jurassic Park kids area and that little sky ride that we have. Me personally, I think that would work out extremely good. It'd be really neat, and if they're gonna go all out on theming the complete land to Jurassic World, if they put a gyrosphere kid ride right there, or some type of family ride, maybe even like a small little family coaster with where you're riding a gyrosphere, that would look so cool. It'd be so much fun, and it'd make it to a ride that everyone can ride, because as you guys know, with the Flyers ride, you have to have someone under 56 inches to ride with, or no, yeah, you have to have someone under 56 inches in order for you to get on the ride. So say me, right? I'm definitely over 56 inches, right? So I can't go on it alone. I need to take a kid with me to ride it. So I can't ride this. Like Savannah's not under 56 inches either. So I feel like if they put a gyrosphere kind of kids ride, kind of family ride here that everyone can ride, I think it'd be a hit at Islands of Adventure. But I do want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Jurassic World will take over the currently Jurassic Park themed area? Because I think that is a big possibility in my personal opinion. I don't think that we'll see a finalized set of plans until the end of probably 2023, where the land is completely done and completely transformed into Jurassic World. However, when do I think they'll get started on the Jurassic World overlay for Jurassic Park the ride? Well, I think that will start sometime next year potentially. But that's all just a rumor right now. If you want to see more rumors like this or more construction updates, subscribe if you're new here with those bell notifications on, and follow us on social media at SoCal Exploring Media on Instagram and at SoCal Exploring on Twitter. Get your merch, a link down in the description. Use promo code SoCal7 at checkout until the end of Memorial Day weekend on Tuesday to receive 25% off. My name is Scott. You've been watching SoCal Exploring. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.